going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome into the X Sports, everybody. Action already underway here. First serve for Perry County is out of bounds as a point for the Lawrence County Lady Cats. Perry County coming off the loss to the Hampshire Lady Hawks in 3 sets. So they're looking to redeem themselves on this one. This is the last game here in Etheridge as part of the Summertown Smackdown. Last game of the night, but we'll pick the action back up tomorrow, starting early at 8:30 in the morning. 2-0 is your score already here in favor of the Lady Cats. Make that 3-0 as that one goes wide out of bounds on the left side of the court. Number 23, Ava Scott Garland, is serving for the Lady Cats. She has helped the Lady Cats get off to that early, quick lead, and that's an even better lead now, 4-0. On the court for the Lady Cats right now, I mentioned Ava Scott Garland. We've got number 22, J.C. Schultz, number 14, Liddy Cox, number 33, Destiny Daniel. And we've also got, I believe that's number 13. It is number 13, Laya Dixon. And it's quickly 5-0 in favor of Lawrence County. On the court for the Lady Vikings, and number 23, Emma Rose. Got number 25, Olivia Carroll. Number 21, Alyssa Lumpkins. Also got Bella Warren out there, I believe. Yep, Bella Warren out there. And you also got Emma Marcel. Also number 32, Dixie Jones, is out there for the Lady Vikings of Perry County. 6-0 in favor of the Lady Cats right now. It is an onslaught, and that looks like it continues, and it does. That's 4 tips. One too many for Perry County. Quickly 7-0. Ava Scott Garland still back there serving for Lawrence County. That one barely over the net, but handled well by Perry County. This will be tipped over and out of bounds by Emma Rose. That one's just hit too hard. This is the first game here for Lawrence County. They were playing earlier. Nine nothing. This is just a complete onslaught to start things off here. Not what Perry County was hoping for. That one gets over the net. This could be played and tipped over by number 13, Lia Dixon. Sent back over to Perry County. Getting corrected by my producer extraordinaire is Leah. So I apologize for that. Leah Dixon, 10-0 in favor of the Lady Cats. Perry County just looking for something to get going right now, and it is not happening. That's going to be spiked down. Well played, though, but nothing to show for it. That is number 33, Destiny Daniel, taking advantage of that situation. 11-0 in favor of the Lady Cats right now. Another serve for Ava Scott Garland. And finally, that is a point for Perry County as they'll get on the board. And they will have number 21, Aliska Lumpkins, serving. That one just barely over the net. Destiny Daniel takes that, tips it over, and gets it down. Excuse me, Leah Dixon. That was Leah Dixon, not Destiny Daniel. Another serve over. That one almost errant and out of bounds, but saved by Perry County. As Kamaya Bryce sent that one back over for the Lady Cats. 13-1 is your score. Now Reagan Brazier is serving it for the Lady Cats. That one a quick ace for her. 14-1. Brazier sends it over. That one spiked immediately at the net with some emphasis. It was Leah Dixon. Tell you what, Lawrence County Lady Cats coming out with a purpose right now. They are not messing around. Another serve, up 15-1. Perry County just trying to get something going. They do have a point. Trying to get more than that. Quick tip over by Liddy Cox. That one sent back over by Perry County. Leah Dixon trying to find a soft spot once again. Kind of does, as that one's tipped over by Perry County, but out of bounds. 16-1. That was going to be sent out of bounds, too. That was number 25, Olivia Carroll, who couldn't handle that one. She goes out. And we do have another substitution for Perry County. That's going to be number 15, Macy Young, coming in. We also have Emma Marcel coming out for Perry County. 17-1 is your score right now. That one's going to be sent over by Liddy Cox. And another misplay on the backside of things for Perry County. 18-1. That is going to be just a tad too far from Reagan Brazier. And it looks like we have the shot clock. It's going to be the clock actually malfunction. Now it's back up there and it's running. 18-2 as Dixie Jones sends it over for the Lady Vikings. Perry County just trying to get something, and that's not going to do it. That one's going to be just out of bounds. Another point to the Lady Cats, it looks like. Nope. Take that back. It did hit the line. 18-3. Another serve by Dixie Jones, That's saved over there by Kamaya Bryce. Sent back over the net. That's going to be spiked down by number 13, Leah Dixon. She's been all over the place so far tonight for the Lady Cats. Number 9, Grace Arkin comes in. That one falls. Another point for the Lady Cats. Tell you what, the Lady Cats, they're putting it where they need to. Putting it in places that Perry County can't get to, but even on some that Perry County is able to get to, they're not doing too much with it. Comes Leah. Again, that was a tip, but saved over there. Going to be sent, and it's going to be inbounds, just within the line. 21-3. Bella Grace Walker now serving it for the Lady Cats. She served it last time, and here's their second one. Going to be sent over by the net. By Grace, and that is going to be another point for the Lady Cats. Bella Grace Walker sends it over again, barely over the net. That was a high return by Perry County. This was going to be a soft tip at the net by Olivia Carroll. Tapped around. Here comes Leah. She tips it up, and that one's going to end up being at the net. Excuse me, that was Kamaya Bryce, not Leah. Leah was in the vicinity, though. So Perry County getting some points here late, but down by a lot. 22-4 right now as Lawrence County's looking to end this first set pretty quickly here. Nice back and forth action so far. Everybody playing the ball pretty well until that moment right there when Dakota Wagner hits it right into the net. And here comes Leah Dixon for the Lady Cats. Her turn to serve things up. Number 23, Ava Scott Garland coming back in to the game. That one's tipped way up into the rafters, almost hit the American flag up there, but that is going to find a soft spot in the Lady Cat defense. That's going to fall for a point for Perry County. 23-5 is your score in this first set. Best of 3 here in the Summertown Smackdown. Last game of the evening here in Etheridge. That one's going to be sent way far out of bounds. That was by Bella Warren for Perry County. So Lawrence County just needs one more point here to take the first set. And it'll be Kamaya Bryce who's going to serve it up for the Lady Cats. As she sends it hard back to the back end of the defense. Tipped over by Wagner. It's going to be close play at the net, but that's going to fall. Nobody can get to it for the Lady Cats, 24-6. Wagner sends it over for the Lady Vikings. That's going to be tipped at the net. That was just a little too far of a setup there for the Lady Cats. 24-7 now, as Perry County's gotten back-to-back points. That one hard serve, but saved by Brazier. That's going to be tipped at the net for Perry County, and that's going to fall. That's going to end the first set 25-7 in favor of the Lady Cats. Just absolute domination there by Lawrence County. We're going to take a break here, and we'll be back with the second set. Best of three, Lawrence County wins it. That'll end the night for us here in Etheridge. Until then, send it to commercial break. We'll be back here for the second set action.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
What really matters during the ball game, as a coach, you have one goal, and that is to get the best and the most out of each player. You have to know what's inside of them to be able to get that out of them. In Ephesians 3 and verse 20, the Bible says, "Now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all we ask or think, according to the power that is at work within us." There's a power within us. God is trying to get the best out of us. Will you let him today? And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
A Moment in Real Estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the X Sports Network. Taylor Plott here alongside the producer extraordinaire that we have, Kevin Wright. 1-0 set-wise in favor of Lawrence County after a absolute devastation of Perry County in that first set. And right away, Lawrence County gets the first point here in the second set. Best of three, so Lawrence County wins this. That will not only end the game, but end the night here in Etheridge until we pick things back up for your Saturday. That one's going to be spiked very hard at the net by number 23, Ava Scott Garland for the Lady Cats. J.C. Schultz is serving here for Lawrence County. 2-0 is your score. That one sent over by number 21, Aliska Lumpkins for Perry County. That's going to be tipped around at the net. No can do. That is 32, Dixie Jones there with the mishandle. Quickly 3-0, starting off just the way we did in that first set. It took a long time, unfortunately, for Perry County to get a point, but they get it there as Schultz doesn't have the best to serve there. Goes right into the net. And that'll make it 3-1. Serving back there is number 15, Macy Young for the Lady Vikings. It's going to be hit at the net, but that's going to be stopped by number 32, Dixie Jones, as Liddy Cox tried to get a good one there for the Lady Cats, but Dixie said, that's not going to happen with me at the net. 2-3. It's going to be 3-2 is your score. That one's served by Macy Young. Tipped over back. That's going to be a hard play. That's going to be well played by Dixie Jones at the net. She kind of had to push up on that one. That one falls in the middle of the Perry County defense. It's going to be another point for the Lady Cats, as we'll have Ava Scott Garland now taking the ball to serve for Lawrence County, as she sends it over. That's going to be tipped up at the net, and that's going to be a misplay there by Perry County, because that allows Destiny Daniel to reach up and smack it right down where literally no Perry County players were. Another good serve there by Garland. Another point for the Lady Cats, 6-2. Time on the clock is 46 minutes exactly and counting. And the way that these matches, these sets have gone so far, I don't think we're in danger of reaching that time limit, even if Perry County comes back and wins this. As that one's going to be knocked out of bounds by Alyssa Lumpkins. Another serve coming up for Ava Scott Garland. She sends it over. That one's going to be hit right towards the net, and that's nothing. Alyssa Lumpkins couldn't do anything with that. Had no room to maneuver there by the net, and it's now quickly 8-2. Lawrence County doing exactly what they did in the first set, which is just absolute domination. As this one's going to be set up better for Perry County, lifted up. And here's a play at the net. And that seems to be a light tip. Another light tip, and that one actually finds the ground by Destiny Daniel. She started going up aggressive, but ended up just lightly tipping it over net as opposed to spiking. 9-2 your score now. Garland sending it back over. That one hits the net, but goes over. That's going to be a hard play for Perry County to do anyway, based on how they were positioned and how that ball just barely got over the net. Good play, though, and served by Garland to put it in that position. 10-2 in favor of Lawrence County. That one's diving effort in the back by number 4, Bella Warren. That one does hit the net, though. That's going to allow a point for Perry County. Lumpkins now serving it for the Lady Vikings. That's going to be tipped at the net, and that's going to be well played. Very well played by Lawrence County to keep that one alive. How they did that, I don't know. Sent back over by Perry County, and Dixie Jones at the net. She hits it again, tips it up. It's going to be sent over by Alyssa Lumpkins. Tipped over by number 22, J.C. Schultz. Back and forth they go. Probably one of the best plays so far by either team. And that's until you have number 33, Destiny Daniel, just reach over and tap the ball and knock it straight down for a point for Lawrence County. 12-3. As Reagan Brazier serves it for the Lady Cats. Quickly back over by Perry County up at the net. Here comes Leah, and Leah just tips it over. And there can be nothing done with it on Perry County's side. 13-3. That one, errant serve there by Brazier, 13-4. It's going to be go time for Perry County if they want to have anything going in this game, try to get back into it. That serve is by Jones. That one's going to be spiked back over by the Lady Cats, 14-4. As we will have some substitutions. We will have number 9, Grace Archer, come back in. And also Bella Grace Walker, which she will be taking the serve just over the net, barely crossed it. Good serve by Bella Grace, and that was going to be in for another point, 15-4. Another serve by Bella Grace. Almost a diving effort by Dixie Jones. That one spiked over and landed for a point by Grace Archer. Lawrence County Lady Cats are not messing around by any means. That one, another point, mishandled at the net by Warren. Looks like we got some conversation. Looked like we had some people who were maybe subbing at the time. It looks like we're going to have a redo. It appears, I guess. Yep, 16-4 is your score again. Bella Grace serves it. Tip back over. Bella Grace trying to save it. Leah sends it back over and saved by Perry County. And that one's going to go out, though, as Dixie Jones couldn't do anything with that. Now it's back to 17-4. Bella Grace just over the net and crosses it. Another great serve by the Lady Cats, 18-4. And that one just a little more of a line drive right into the net. And it's now 18-5. As Emma Rose will take the serve for the Perry County Lady Vikings. As she serves it. That should be taken by Brazier. Tipped up. Here comes Archer. Archer. That one's a hard one to handle back there by Dixie Jones. Nothing Perry County could do again with one of those. 19-5. As we'll have a substitution for Leah Dixon coming out, and we will have Annie Lloyd coming in for the Lady Cats, and she will serve up 19-5. Lawrence County looking to end things here in 2 quick sets. Perry County trying to find a way to fight back. That's going to be hard hit over the net. So that's Collins Newton. Newton with a great play for the Lady Cats. As Lloyd sends it over, there's an ace for Lloyd. 21-5. The serve by Lloyd and another ace by Lloyd. 22-5. Three points away from ending this. 2 points away from ending this for the Lady Cats. That one just a little low from Lloyd. That one goes into the net, 23-6 is your score now, as we'll have Jared McGee come in for Perry County to serve for the Lady Vikings. As she sends it over. That was to be at the net. And it's going to be Newton there with the point for the Lady Cats, 24-6. And here comes match point as Newton will make her way to serve it. And what could be the last point of the evening as it serves over. Perry County returns it. Up at the net, Bella Grace Walker. That's going to be tipped over by Garland, and that's going to end things here very quickly for the Lady Cats and the Perry County Vikings. 25-6 is your score in the final set. Lawrence County wins 2-0, and that will end things here for tonight in Etheridge as part of the Summertown Smackdown. We'll be back on here tomorrow morning at 8:30 to have another morning and into the afternoon of some volleyball. So for our producer extraordinaire, Kevin Wright, I'm Taylor Plott. Also for Michael Marks, who had the call on here earlier. Thanks for watching the Exports Network. We'll see you back on here bright and early tomorrow morning.
This is the X Sports Network.